In this review, we examine the Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro 5G. The best budget phone with 5G. Many people consider cost to be the most important factor when choosing a smartphone. And the Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro 5G definitely delivers when it comes to affordability. With your money, you get a good-looking smartphone with a large, bright screen. You can also see where Xiaomi has made its savings when you dig a little deeper. The Poco M4 Pro 5G's camera setup isn't fantastic, and it is also missing features like Wi-Fi 6, waterproofing and wireless charging. Ultimately, it comes down to what your priorities are and how much you're willing to spend on your next smartphone. In the end, it depends on what your priorities are and how much money you are willing to spend on your next smartphone. Xiaomi's MIUI software isn't one of our favorite Android skins, although that is more of a subjective opinion. There's just a bit too much bloat as well as extraneous features for our tastes, though it is fair to say that the software is highly customizable. The phone does, at least, offer 5G connectivity, so you're all set for the next generation in connectivity. If you're searching for the best budget phone, then the Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro 5G has to be part of your consideration. Despite its middling performance and only satisfactory camera quality, it is the low price, the display, and the long battery life that really enable this device to stand out from the crowd. In terms of direct competitors, the £170, $200, $299 Moto G31, the £229, $279, about $365 Samsung Galaxy A32 5G and the £199, $299.99, $449 Nokia G50 are also worth considering, and the Poco M4 Pro 5G certainly competes well against them. However, you do not have to spend all that much more money in order to get improvements such as an OLED screen and a more advanced camera system. Prices start at £219, $450, roughly $300. Available on Amazon. Not available in the United States. The Poco M4 Pro 5G offers more flair in terms of design than most other handsets at the same price, although the rather large Poco logo may turn some people off. It is manufactured from plastic, of course, but it is a well-done plastic that feels comfortable in the hand. The measurements of the phone are 163.6 by 75.8 by 8.8 mm, 6.44 by 2.98 by 0.35 inches, largely dictated by the 6.6-inch screen, and it tips the scales at 195 grams, 6.88 ounces. There are only two physical buttons on the phone's right side, a volume rocker and a power button. Xiaomi has included a 3.5mm headphone jack on the bottom edge of the Poco M4 Pro 5G to facilitate charging and data transfer. In a phone of this price, you would not expect waterproofing, and indeed you will not get it, with the phone having an IP53 rating for dust and splash protection. The Poco M4 Pro 5G has a 6.6-inch IPS LCD screen that runs at a resolution of 1080 by 2400, resulting in a 20:9 aspect ratio. It is now the new benchmark for smartphones, even those at the budget end of the market, and the scrolling and motion are fluid. Xiaomi's dual-lens 50MP plus 8MP rear camera on the Poco M4 Pro 5G is unlikely to win any best-in-class awards. And although it's not awful, it's certainly one of the weaker aspects of the overall design. This is not to say that the phone cannot take some excellent photographs, because it can, but the pictures do not always stand up to scrutiny, especially in low-light environments. View a gallery of images taken with the Poco M4 Pro 5G and you will likely be impressed. Color reproduction and contrast are excellent, brightness is well balanced, even more so with HDR enabled, and the images are captured in a matter of seconds. Despite the shortcomings of the Xiaomi Poco M4 Pro 5G's camera, you can capture excellent images and 1080p video at 30 frames per second, in the right conditions. According to the price, it is about what you would expect. Processor MediaTek Dimensity 810. With up to 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. Support for 5G technology. If required, you can add more storage space by using the microSD card slot. We recommend pursuing the latter of these two options, but of course this does increase the price. If you're looking to pay a fraction of the price of the top-tier flagship smartphones on the market, then you have to expect some compromises. It is not our favorite Android skin, and we find that there is a bit too much bloat here, such as the inserted advert that appears whenever you install anything from the Google Play Store. This phone offers plenty of value for the money spent. The Poco M4 Pro 5G's 5,000 mAh battery is capable of providing a full day's worth of use if not constantly streaming videos, playing games, and using GPS navigation. Charger wired at 33 watts. Xiaomi's MIUI software isn't one of our favorite Android skins, although that is more of a subjective opinion. There's just a bit too much bloat as well as extraneous features for our tastes, though it is fair to say that the software is highly customizable.